a great person and you like and they tell their life story of a boyfriend, because there's a lot of them that their first boyfriend be the one that destroys them. But
Absolutely.
but I'm just saying. So you mean to tell me if you meet somebody and you digging them, and we
Right.
still do dates. I'm 50. I do dates,
I do
and
dates
truthfully,
too. I do.
I don't, I
All
don't,
right,
I
all
don't,
right.
I
Let me
don't,
tell
I
you
don't,
my
I don't,
age.
I don't
Let me tell
even
you my
like.
age. Let me tell you my age. Just to do that. I'm 36, bro. Even though
All right,
you're a
so
little
that's
older,
good.
I'm
That's good. That's
36.
good. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. That's
All
perfect.
right, go ahead. But
So
continue.
it's like, yo, it's like, uh, if you go on dates and you dig in this person and you like them and they make you feel good, and when you with them, it makes you feel good,
Right.
and you go to the next level. What if it was the opposite, to where you were the man that made mistakes in your life and you got 5 kids and she ain't got nothing? And then you digging her, and then she gonna say, yo, I don't want to be with you because you got too many kids.
A woman is more nurturing than a man, so therefore that would be different, bro.
I'm just
A
asking.
woman, nah. A woman is more giving. A woman can take more emotional pain than a man can, bro.
I don't believe that
So
bullshit.
no, that is a fact, bro.
What are you
That is a
talking about?
fact. A
More
woman can,
emotional.
all right. If you cheat on a woman can take that way more than a woman cheating on a man. A man go take that
Mm,
way differently. A woman can take more emotional pain than a man, bro. That is a
mm.
fact. That is a fact. If you haven't learned that in your 40 something years of life, like you still got some growing to go. You feel me?
No, because truthfully, you're like you're like reading out of
Let's
a
be
book.
respectful. Let's be
You're
respectful. Let's
I
be
am.
respectful.
I'm telling you. I'm just being I'm giving you an ideology.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
reading out of a book other than
No, I'm
actually
not. I
living
know I'm
Well,
not.
life.
I'm
let me
doing
respond to that.
natural
Let me respond to that.
emotions.
Look, let me
Natural
respond to
emotions,
that.
bro.
Hey, Jerome, he is right about that. You want to know why? That is a proven fact that women handle shit way more emotionally stronger than men, and that they could deal with it because we do find women get cheated on more than men, and they able to stay with that man and deal with it. Even outside babies, men have outside babies outside they women, and a woman could still be married to that nigga and handle that emotion. A man cannot handle that.
For real.
Man, a
I
woman
don't
go and
believe
have
that.
a baby on a man, and that nigga gonna go crazy. A man find this girl cheating on him,
I don't
and
believe that.
he ready to crash out and go to prison.
I don't believe that. I think
How
I'm
you
more in
don't
the,
believe that? That's crazy.
I'm more in the category of the type of guy like Jerome Street is the type that will get my kids from the girl, and I will have them in my
Bro,
possession.
you know how many people are very few like that, bro? You
So it's
know that. That's very few.
that's kind of how it's different for me, because I'm the type to where I don't get into those emotions like that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a better
Yeah,
fit father, I'm gonna be a better
that's
fit
part of
father.
the 2%. But Jerome, that's part of the 2%. We talking about the masses. The average masses are not like that. Niggas
Well,
is
they need
crashing
to
out over some
learn
pussy.
that. We need to
The
teach our
niggas is
kids,
crashing out over some pussy.
our sons or daughters, especially our sons, to be like, "Yo, get your
Hey,
kids. If you doing the
hey,
best
check it
you
out,
can, and
Jerome.
she
What
is,
was the first?
but you get your kids if you can."
Hey, Jerome. What was the first thing you said when you saw this video when he asked you about the video? You said, "Oh well, he was very calm. He handled that pretty well." The
Yeah, he
average
was.
nigga
He
wouldn't
was.
have
He
handled
did.
that. Nigga,
He
when
did.
the police when the police came, she would have been through into the wall. Let me come
Right.
home and see a nigga PlayStation 8 on my TV and find out a nigga was in my crib. The baby
Yeah,
daddy
no.
that ain't been in his
He knew
child
that.
life, and he been
Remember when I typed
nigga,
that? I typed it in the
nigga.
chat, and I was like, he had to have known
Yeah,
something.
I agree with you. He said
And
he
then,
had
like
to
I
knew that
said,
shit.
he probably thought it was
Well,
gonna be a different dude, and he was probably more calm, because when you in shock, you
Yeah,
expecting
he
a lot
wasn't
of
shocked.
guy.
He wasn't in shock. He was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that shock. I feel
He
you. Go
probably
ahead,
I
just
think
Jerome.
looked at
he
him and
knew what
said,
it was because when she told him to leave. I think when she told him to leave for a few days, I'm trying to get my shit together. He
"Can I
felt
say
some
one
type of
Yeah,
way
thing?
for
he
Can
it.
I
should have
say one
known
thing?
then. So
I'm
he
gonna say one
refused to
thing.
go.
I'm gonna say one thing. To be in a situation like that. and have it online and all that. All I'm gonna say is how you meet a girl is how you gonna lose a girl. She
That's a
was
fact.
They say the
all
same way you get
That's a
with your
so
fact.
niggas.
so he got with her the same way that's a position that he in now. That's how he got her from somebody else.
Right. I believe
Society.
that. I
Well, he
believe that.
actually when he met her, he said when he met her, she was pregnant with the baby, and she was homeless, wasn't with the dude no more.
Oh.
He had so he been taking
Mm.
care of her, been with her, taught the baby how to walk, taught the baby how to talk. He been playing daddy. Now this nigga back in the baby daddy is back trying to be in the life, trying to be a daddy.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why.
he
That's
After
why
three
this
or
should.
four
need to be.
years. After three or
If
four
he
years.
if
This,
he
3 or 4
if
years.
he wanted if he wanted to be with her and want to make her wifey material, he should have known that he had to have the baby
It
daddy
ain't
in his
about
life.
wifey material.
He had
Well,
to
I
have
don't know
her in his
what that
life.
nigga
He got to
thought.
deal with that. He got to have her in his life. How you gonna just X him out? He gonna be in the life. You gonna deal with it or not? And if you're not, it's not gonna work out.
I
You
ain't
gonna
about to
just
deal
X
with
the
no
baby
nigga sitting
daddy
on
out.
my couch.
Obviously, it's not gonna
Okay?
work out. You seen the end of the video.
Hold up, hold up,
Well, that's
hold
that
up.
they're young. He young.
Hold up. I ain't about to deal with no nigga sitting on my couch playing this video game. Nigga, I can deal with you having a baby daddy, but it's certain things we not gonna do. Your baby daddy ain't gonna be at my house playing with the
How
kids.
how 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 about this? How are they so comfortable doing that? So he must be doing his thing and don't be around.
He
How
don't.
they
He
so
said
Hey,
comfortable?
hey, hey, that's not his house. That's her house.
Oh, that's her house.
he
But
said he
still,
live
but
there
they
though.
married
Yeah,
him.
that's her house. He said,
That's her house.
yeah, that's
Oh,
her house, bro. So
you
that
know
what
she
made
on
it
section.
crazy.
You know
Mm.
she on section
Yeah,
8.
you know it's
You know
Section
she
8. Yeah. You know all that, man. Don't disfame the shit. He said
that's
his
why they
TV, nigga. He said his TV. He spent $300. Nigga, yo play
look,
on my
he,
TV, nigga.
hey, look, look, you know how it go. He get to section 8, he furnished the crib.
Right.
Plenty of money to play with. Plenty of money to play with.
And guess what happened? The baby daddy is leaving every time the nigga they know he coming home. She be like, oh, he on his way home. He leaves. The baby daddy
Absolutely.
sleeping in the laundry room. He walking around the apartments at night. Nobody.
Nah. They had an argument, and then that's when Baby Daddy came back. They had an argument.
Mm.
Some
Baby
shit
daddy
like that.
been coming. This is what you not understanding. Baby daddy ain't just pop up. He been coming
That's a
back. The
fact.
nigga been coming.
That I listen. The
That's what
way the
I'm
nigga,
saying.
the
He
way no,
chilling.
the way the nigga talking is Baby Daddy been coming to see the kid, been sitting on the couch for y'all to have quality time or whatever. He
Chilling.
just ain't expect Baby Daddy to hook his PlayStation up to the
Yeah.
TV type shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
My
saying?
nigga,
Baby
baby
it's
Daddy been
crazy.
daddy
coming in
You
there.
think that's
Baby
what it
Daddy
is?
been coming in there, bro. Big,
what it is.
hey, you feel me, Jerome? Hey, Cap,
A little
hey,
bit, a
baby
little bit,
daddy,
a little
big
bit.
coming in there, bro.
He
Big
got
coming in.
bold.
He a duck.
Yo,
He was a duck, bro.
he got bold. My nigga, the baby daddy got bold and hooked the PlayStation up.
Exactly,
The baby
exactly.
daddy's the nigga got to know what's coming. He got to know
So
I
how
know
he
I'm
got
free.
bold, Cap? How did he get bold? Cause
Yeah, how'd he get bold?
he's been there
Because
before, right, Cap? He's been there before,
Obviously, he was
coming
there
there
before the
before.
furniture. He
right?
was there before the furniture.
Right.
Yeah, he been coming in
He
Yeah,
there.
just
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Oh,
The
yeah.
nigga, he just didn't know it. New nigga, the nigga just didn't know it. The nigga that
No, he was a
that's what I'm saying.
fool. He was a duck, Cap. He was a duck.
No, he
He
didn't
was
know,
a duck,
bro. He
Cap.
didn't know. The nigga was going out working, doing them jobs.
All
That's why I
right,
tell niggas, you
so she's saying, Cap, he going out to work and all that. So she is telling him that I don't deal with my baby daddy. All right, whoop the whoop and all this, and you come home and
daddy
everything
was
straight. That's
no,
what
this,
she's
this
telling
one,
him.
this one,
That's what she's telling him.
he never he never knew baby daddy was back in her life.
He had to because listen,
No,
yeah, he had to.
he
He had
wasn't
to. Yeah,
listen, Cap.
he
He
had to.
wasn't mad about the baby daddy being in the house. He
Nope.
mad about the shit being
Yes,
hooked up. He said the
he
shit was hooked up since 3 days ago. So he been knew
bro.
the baby daddy been going in there, right?
Oh, I
He
missed
Come
is
that
on,
mad
part,
the
but
baby
that makes sense.
bro. You're not listening. He is mad the baby daddy in the house. He said you got this nigga in my house. His
right,
daddy
right, right,
hooked up
right.
to my TV.
But
He
he
ain't been
knew,
there,
he
nigga.
knew, he knew he was coming in there though. Is what I'm saying.
He did
Who
not.
He
left?
knew
He didn't.
how.
Bro, he
How
just said,
he did.
Who left the
bro,
house
if he
first?
knew the nigga was gonna be there, he wouldn't have got kicked out. The nigga got
No,
kicked
he
out a
didn't.
week ago. He didn't be there. He
Who
didn't
got
know
kicked
nobody was
out?
gonna be there.
Right,
The
Oh,
right,
the
right.
other
boyfriend,
guy.
the nigga that was
Yeah,
playing baby daddy.
word.
The nigga playing
Man,
baby
she
daddy.
was
He
finna kick
told
that nigga out 3 days ago. Listen to the video.
bro, bro, how you gonna tell me about the video? I done
No,
watched the
I
video
get it.
100 times.
I no, I believe I get it. I'm
Don't get
saying
cracked
the
up.
nigga, the nigga, the nigga knew that he was there something to see his kid or some shit, but
He
he
didn't
didn't
know
know it was to
nothing.
that extent.
Bro, you're
Huh?
wrong. You're wrong. You're
So
wrong.
he a
He didn't know
fool.
nothing.
He gotta be a
He
fool
didn't
not to
know
notice
nothing.
nothing.
He found out. He found out because the PlayStation, bro. What are you not understanding?
So
Oh,
he a
because you can
dummy.
go.
So he a
Okay,
dummy.
okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So,
He came home, saw the nigga
Right.
PlayStation hooked up to his TV.
For
She
three
had to
days?
admit,
For 3 days?
bro, you over talking me. You're not listening. You can't understand because you're not listening. He wasn't here. You keep talking about 3 days. He don't know how long the PlayStation was hooked there. He hasn't been there in a week. He got kicked out. She told him, "You need to leave. I need
Oh.
time."
Oh. Oh,
In
okay.
the midst of,
Okay.
in the midst of him being gone, wherever he went, he decided to pop back up because he left
pop,
his
pop,
laptop.
pop.
When
Oh,
he
okay.
up, he see the daughter is gone. She let the nigga take the little girl, which he probably took to his mama house, took to, nigga, he back in his daughter life. So now what he want to do? He want to stunt his baby. I'm back in my daughter
Yeah,
life. Let me
always go
show
to